Ladies and gentlemen, the first man to build 21-inch biceps, drug-free.
My friends, you know, I feel guilty. The reason I feel guilty is because I haven't paid enough homage to the younger teenage fellas that growing up. You see, I lived that life. I lived that feeling. I know what it is when you're growing in bodybuilding. I started bodybuilding before my teens. I started lifting weights when I was 10 years old. And I began to incorporate the difference in the feeling, the camaraderie, and the seeking. And there was so little to seek in those days, my friends. The things that you people sitting back saying, how should I take whey, vitamin, creatine, liver, that unheard of. The only thing we knew to do for nutrition is to eat plenty, and I know it kills you vegetarians and all that, but plenty of meat, plenty of vegetables. Now let me face it. We weren't in the vegetables. We ate little bananas, but our primary was milk, cheese, eggs. All the things will be so horrible today. Of course, they're finding out now what's killing you today is not the meat, the cheese, the eggs, it's the sugar. But that's another point. Point I want to get across to you teenagers is that you're searching. You're looking for some magic. You think it's some magic. And you're fooling around with substances that are not designed for a teenage body. You have to have a nice muscle mass to really respond at all to these things they have. The synthol, the liquid stuff they stick into their muscles are, sickening to me. I know it's very hard because you're a teenager and you want to do what you want. It's that omnipotent feeling that I can get like these big, huge guys that have been training for 20 years by taking some steroids and etc. But no, you can't. And me telling you that is immaterial. The people that want to pick it up will, and the ones that don't won't. But I feel it's very difficult for me to address the teenager because the teenager is the follower. He's not the know-it-all like these guys that build their bodies and by the 50s, by the time they're 50, they're old men. I'm not talking about those guys. Or 60. I'm talking about the guys that's 15, 16, 17. They're looking for substance. They're looking to stay in this. And and I meet so many people in the complex that I live in. Oh, I used to train. I hear more used to train than I was like startled by the people. Oh, I used to. You know why they used to and don't do it anymore? Because they burnt out. They lost their interest. It wasn't doing for them what they thought it would do. But all I want to tell you teenagers, I have neglected even looking at you in a sense. Be moderate, my friends. Try your best to train for the real basis of training, for your health. Don't look at these guys and you see these guys, they've been training a lot of times before you were born. Don't think that because they got these huge muscles, all you got to do is take the same thing, you'll get them. No. It takes time. It takes time for the body to grow. It takes time for the body to inhibit, to build a foundation. That's what I call muscle memory. I made a video just a little while back where I happened to take my, I don't look at my body anymore. I mean, I'm past, I went through I did my thing. And I was shocked at how well my arm looked. I said, damn, I don't do that much. And I realized there's nothing, there's no vocation, there's no athletic anything that holds the memory of the body like muscle training. I call it muscle memory. You could be the best runner in the world. You lay off a mutton, you're right back where you started almost. But training, once you lay that foundation, you never have to lay the foundation again. It's laid for life. You start the training and you trigger like you never thought because the foundation is there. Now the science of it, I don't know. I don't know the science of it, why it works, but it does. That's, of course, you have to build a foundation. I mean, you can't train for a couple of months and look for muscle memory. It takes years of conditioning the body for the foundation, for the body remembers. And remembers weight training. I think weight training is the best. Nothing surpasses me, as what I'm saying, surpasses weight training. And you know, they all do it. They all add it in because it builds the tissues and the muscles and the memory. A lot of people don't even think about the memory. But what I'm saying to you, my friends, my teenage friends, I lived your life. I didn't start training in my 30s and don't know what it is to be 16, 17. I know what you're going through. I know what you want. But pace yourself. Think and realize that you're not going to get it overnight. And I was just shocked to hear the tragedy. And you know why you don't hear about it, my friends? It's not newsworthy. News media don't give a damn how many of these kids kill themselves. I mean, it's not a mass market of killings or anything like that. But these kids getting sick. Suicide. News media don't zero on that. They don't think it's newsworthy. Who the hell cares? But in any case, I just wanted to throw this across to you teenagers to let you know I'm with you. If you got questions, you're going to get the answer from me, from a person that has experienced it all. When it comes to bodybuilding, like I said, nobody can tell me anything about weightlifting. Now when it comes to aspects of dieting and applying, I'm still in the learning stage. I'm not an expert on dieting, but when it comes to conditioning and training and eating for training and building your muscle, I don't have to take a step to nobody. So that's my take with you teenagers. You got questions? Send them in. Jason will look them over. And we'll try to make a video on it. To be continued.
Wait a minute. Before you click away, I want you to subscribe, like, comment, hell, even dislike if you want to. At least do something before you get out of here.